Hey guys, welcome to the J Squared Horror Podcast. I'm Josh.
And I'm Jake.
And on today's episode, what's the movie we're going to be going over today, bud?
In honor of Shark Week, we are covering 1975's Jaws, directed by Steven Spielberg.
Bum bum.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Dun dun.
Fuck yes. That's all I needed. Thank you guys.
All right, we're done.
All right, buddy. What do you want to let the what do you want to let the fans know first?
As always, like and subscribe on YouTube.
Pretty please.
We are also available on Spotify and on Instagram. J Squared Horror Podcast. Link tree in the bio. New episodes every Thursday.
Every single Thursday. Regardless of what life throws at us,
No matter what.
we put out content for you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy it. If you do, like he said, like and subscribe. Follow along. We do some fun stuff.
We do.
So, Jake, I know you are a big Bunda fan.
Yeah, I do enjoy Jaws.
You love Jaws.
It's a good movie.
People love it.
It's considered one of the first summer blockbuster movies, in case you didn't know.
I did not know that.
It's a huge movie. Everyone, as far as like pop culture,
Yeah.
everyone knows Jaws. They know the theme
Yeah.
song. They know the poster from Jaws at the bottom, above or below the swimmer. Everyone knows Jaws.
So let me put you on the spot.
Do it.
What do you think when you first watched it, or when you watch it now, or what the fuck ever? What makes this movie a top tier horror flick for you personally?
One, the intensity and the suspense that the movie builds.
Okay.
You know going into it, it's a killer shark.
It's a big ass shark.
You don't know what's going to happen, when it's going to happen. You don't expect a kid to die. A lot of things happen in this movie.
That's a nice touch.
Yeah.
I will admit that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot of things happen. The music by John Williams, iconic.
Well, I mean, it's John Williams and Spielberg together. Yeah. It's going to be epic.
Yeah. There's just, in the acting, I think it's pretty good too. I know you have your opinions on the acting.
Well, I would say the main couple are decent, are pretty good actors and actresses.
Yeah, of course.
But some of these side characters that you have throughout the movie, like the deputy, he's trash. The mayor, trash.
Oh, no one wants to be the mayor of Amity.
Yeah.
You can't be compared to that. Also, you know what Amity means?
Peace.
Yeah.
Holy shit, I was right.
Yeah, or like a friendly relationship. So peace,
dude. I rewatched it today.
Good.
Well, I put it on TV.
Yeah, it was on,
and I was kind of doing some shit, right? And as soon as I heard Amity, I was like, "Yeah, pay homage to Amityville." And I was like, "No, Josh, that's not." I was like, "Oh my God, they're in the same town." I'm like, "No, you idiot, that's New York. That Amityville is in. This is up in New England or Maine, where
I would assume
somewhere
like
northeast
Maine.
For sure,
based on their accents." And when
she makes the joke, because they're from New York.
Yeah, and when Chief Brody's like, "Park the car in the yard." Yeah, you got to get used to.
You sound like you're from New York.
Yeah, you get used to the accents, which I'm all about a good northern New England accent.
Are you a big Brody guy?
Yeah, Chief Brody is the best police officer or law enforcement character in a horror movie. Say he's not.
What?
Say he's not.
I'm about to.
He's efficient. He's aware of the problem. The entire time he wants to resolve said problem. And at the end, he resolves the problem.
I mean,
unlike most characters, when he's told about the issue, he immediately tries to correct it.
I guess, it's not his fault that the town was too worried about their money.
Yeah. And the fucking mayor.
The fucking mayor, man. I told you.
He ruins it.
He's not a favorite character of
He's
mine.
not.
He's not. He's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I get it's a summer town.
And what's crazy is
4th of July weekend, you want to get revenue.
We live in a very similar style of town.
We do. And I guarantee if shark attacks were to start happening here, it would probably be a similar response.
Oh, for sure. That shit would be buried.
Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. That's a Navy experiment.
Yeah.
That's what we would fucking get over here. We got these damn military bases everywhere. Oh no, that's not a real person. That's some experiment we were trying. Gotcha.
That's a figment of your imagination. You're good. Just go in the water. You're good.
So you like the suspense, you
Yeah.
like the music, you like the main, and then you got the really good support. My favorite character, if I was to pick one in this movie, is the oceanographer or the I can't think of his name right now. Hooper. He is my favorite character in this entire movie.
Okay.
He is solid from the moment he walks on the screen or gets off that boat.
So, I like the character. I like the actor, too.
Yeah.
Richard Dreyfuss. One of my favorite movies is Mr. Holland's Opus. It's a good movie.
Don't know it.
It's a good Disney movie.
Do not know it.
From like the mid-90s.
Damn, how do we go back-to-back episodes where you somehow throw some Disney in?
Disney owns everything.
Disney does.
They probably own this podcast for all we know.
I wish. God, this would make the paychecks a lot bigger.
It definitely would.
Hey, Disney, listen out. You need to purchase us for a couple billy.
Yeah.
They're like $20.
Either way,
come on, let's get in the green, baby. Let's get in the green. Yeah, he is, man. So, like, one of my favorite scenes of this entire movie is that scene where he comes on. The chaos.
Like that very first scene?
Like, yeah, when he gets off of his little boat
Mm-hmm.
and is trying to find Brody,
Mm-hmm.
and, like, it just starts, like, talking shit, helping Brody. Like, he just kind of does whatever the fuck he needs to be done. Like,
Yeah.
at no point throughout his character arc in this movie
Mm-hmm.
is he any different than he is when he walks off of that boat. Like, he's just there to do something. And obviously he makes some things happen with Brody by, doing the autopsy on the shark, getting in the stomach and things like that. But that was a really chaotic
Mm-hmm.
scene. But for them to have the control, I mean, it's Spielberg, of course.
Yeah.
But the chaos of everybody trying to go hunt the shark for the money after it killed the kid.
Yeah.
Like, I've never lived in a fisherman town like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I would imagine, even here locally, where
Yeah.
we are in Virginia Beach,
Yeah.
it would be similar. All these hoorah, we got it. We're going to get in our boats and do it. And, like, the fact that Brody's just like, hey, tell those guys there's too many people in that boat. And he does it. Like, he's like, hey, guys, the captain wanted me to, like, let you know that, like, there's way too many people in your boat. And they're like, fuck you.
Yeah, pretty much,
And
yeah.
he's like, hey, did my job.
We don't know who you are. Hey, you asked me to do it? I did it.
Hey, I love the style. I mean, he was my favorite character for sure.
He's a good character. Mine is Chief Brody.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's very cliche of you.
How's that cliche of me?
Because he's everybody's favorite character, I'm sure.
Is he?
Probably. I
I
don't
don't
know. I don't
know.
talk to many Jaws fans.
There's tons of them out there.
I don't know why.
Every convention we've gone to,
Shut
horror
up.
convention, there's tons of Jaws. There was one
Not
where
in
you
Texas.
where you could stand in Jaws' mouth and take pictures.
That was Kentucky. I mean,
It's still horror.
gotta bring in people. Kentuckians don't know what the ocean looks like.
It worked. A shark? What the fuck is that?
What is that monster right there? We see shit all day long out here, man.
True. I mean, there's Quint.
Quint, the captain.
He's a great character.
He is. I'm not trying to shit on Quint.
Sounds like it.
No. I'm
And
shitting
Chief
on Brody.
Why?
I don't know. I just feel like he could have had bigger balls. He could have stood up a little bit better for the town folk of Amity. I know, dude. Look
He
away
did
at all you
all
want.
he
All
could.
that he could wasn't enough. So do more.
No
Shut
one-
the beaches down. That lady
He
that
doesn't
the
have that
lady that
power.
smacks him in the face, he deserved it.
And he took it like a champ.
You know what? I will give you that.
Because he knew he deserved it too.
All
The
right.
fact that
I stand corrected.
you knew it was a shark didn't close the beaches.
I stand corrected on that one.
Yeah.
He took it and was like, "Yeah, you're kind of right."
Yeah, that's why
He's a good
he's
character.
the guy.
He's not the guy.
He's the guy.
What-
Hooper's not the guy.
Hooper is the guy.
Hooper's just some rich kid who was there and had the resources to help out.
Okay,
Although,
but if you're all right, so if you compare
okay,
Hooper
mm-hmm.
and Brody,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah.
Brody's the fucking chief of police of Amity.
Okay,
Who's
paid
that
by
is his job to do what he's doing, to protect that beach. As soon as Hooper got off the boat and heard what the fuck was going on and how crazy this town was, I would have hopped my happy ass right back in that boat and went back to the mainland, because none of these fucking people understand what actually is going on. The fact that he stands true till the fucking end is why, in my opinion, you don't have to agree with this, but in my opinion, why he gets the upper notch for me. He's not getting anything out of this other than his true passion to tell people and warn people of what this shark can do.
His whole reason for being there.
I know,
so
but
he gains everything from it.
But Brody is like literally has to.
Yeah, he lives there.
He lives
He
there.
works there.
His kids are there.
Yeah,
like
he
his entire fucking family is there.
He's there.
And he got smacked in the face because a little kid died.
Deserved it.
He did. I mean,
just shut the beaches down.
Just shut the fucking beaches down. But it's all money. It's fucking tourists, man. And being a Virginia Beach local, we hate tourists, man. They're the bane of our existence. I could have let every single tourist in that movie getting fucking chewed up by that shark. This would have been the best movie of all time, okay? But the fact that it was a local kid, a lady going skinny dipping, like... Come on, man. Those aren't the people that need to die. If the mayor was in the water, I wish all of his sons and daughters would have gotten eaten.
The mayor's just doing his job.
He's like, my kids were at that beach, too. Bitch, it's your fault that this is going on. Nobody feels bad for you.
Sure.
Nobody.
No one does.
No one does. Brody's kid was in the water when the dude in the boat got attacked.
Yeah.
That's terrifying as a parent, I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm not even a parent for him. It was my fucking nephew. I would be up in fucking arms, man. Yeah. Like, the fucking mayor is the worst.
He's like, hey, man.
That whole crew in the Cadillac that goes on to the fucking, I can't think of what they're called now, but.
They, like, corner him.
Like, they, like, mafia him.
I need you to change the story up.
Listen here. All right.
This town's got to make some money.
And the fact that the coroner's, like, standing off to the side just like, yeah, I was wrong. I wasn't right. Like, bitch, grow a backbone. Come on. All right? Like, you're not going to lose any money. You're the fucking coroner.
Yeah.
All right? And if anything... These shark attacks kind of get,
You're probably the only coroner in Amity.
Now, the people that were in the town hall meeting of like 10 people.
They were outraged.
You're not shutting down my beach.
Outraged.
I'm a hotel person. I'm a restaurant. Like, dude, I get it.
Which is just like when COVID hit here.
Yeah.
And they had to shut down the oceanfront.
It was a thing.
It was a thing. Yeah,
it was a big
same
thing. Big thing.
Hotels.
You're telling me right now.
Local restaurants. That's their only source of revenue.
COVID was our shark.
Yeah.
COVID was our jaws.
It's your only source of revenue during the summer, and you can't do anything.
Crippled us.
Places couldn't reopen.
I mean, I know plenty of people that lost their jobs. Because I know a lot of people that served down at the oceanfront.
So the mayor did what he thought was best, but in the end, it was the wrong decision.
Well, it's a Brody situation.
So any mayors out there, don't ever be the mayor from Jaws.
Don't. You're a piece of shit.
You got a Brody there?
We don't have a Brody here.
There's a chief police here.
Yeah, but not like Brody. I'm sure he would be with the mayors collecting them paychecks.
Brody is the guy.
Brody's great. If Hooper? Oh, sorry, Stranger Things. If Hooper,
Jim Hopper.
If Jim Hopper wasn't in this, I would fucking hate it. No, if Hooper wasn't in it, definitely the captain. Okay. The captain
you,
still.
It'd be you.
But the captain, he's purely in it for the adrenaline and the money.
Yeah, that's why he dies.
Yeah.
Which is a great scene.
You think so?
You disagree?
No, I just want to hear your thoughts on it.
Yeah, well, it's good.
So, you got the deaths. I mean, how many kills are in this movie? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5?
Maybe 5?
Maybe 5.
Yeah, sure.
All right, fuck it, 5. I'm sure if fucking horror connoisseurs out there will correct us. Around 5, right? Low kill count for this supposedly horrible, evil, monstrous shark, right?
How many? I'm asking right now.
I don't know the numbers.
Okay.
I don't.
Right.
We've gone on this before because just to clarify, guys, I haven't said this yet in this episode, but damn it, I'm getting it out there.
Okay.
I personally do not classify Jaws as a horror flick, as a horror film.
So what is it then?
It's a thriller about a shark doing what sharks do.
So sharks go to beaches
and eat people
all the time.
Not all the time. But in this instance, the shark was really hungry.
Okay. There's just between.
Think about it though. This is
there's
the biggest shark.
Doing what sharks do and just sometimes doing something.
We don't know about a shark this size being near a beach like this.
Yeah, it's a movie.
Okay. But I'm just saying. So you got a big dude versus a little dude. Their appetites are different, right? So you got a big shark versus a little shark. It's going to eat more people. It's that simple. It's like a Nat Geo movie, dude. With some creepy music and good directing.
How dare you?
I know. I'm gonna be
Nat Geo
hated.
Movie?
It's a shark movie, dude. It's a movie about a shark doing shark shit, eating.
Sharks don't eat that many people.
But we don't know about sharks that big. That's bigger than most sharks.
Based on what? Based on
shark sizes.
Based on your own personal research about sharks?
Based off.
I didn't think so.
No.
My point is.
No.
Okay.
Hear me out. Fuck. No, you're not getting me on this one, motherfucker. All right, because when Hooper is talking about the tiger shark that gets caught, he immediately knows that it wasn't that shark. He hadn't been in the intestines or the stomach yet or anything.
His
he knows
job
because
is to know this shit. Of course he would know.
Okay, so he knows it's a way bigger shark than what they're used to. Now, when he figures out how big of a shark that it is, he knows that shit is not going to be okay because that shark's obviously going to have a higher appetite than a normal shark. Now, this area in particular, Amity doesn't deal with sharks on the regular, nor do we here in Virginia Beach. Like, that's not really a thing. In particular, great white sharks. So this is a really big great white shark that's really hungry is all it is to me. It's not some crazy monster. If it grew legs and walked on the beach and started eating people, 100% a horror film. 100%.
Dude, that's insane.
I know, but that's where my brain draws the line. Of course, it's been at conventions. Of course, it's sold at horror shows with T-shirts. It's been marketed as horror, but it was all a ploy, and I do not agree with it being horror.
So let me ask you this.
What?
There are movies about, like, a virus that kills people.
Yeah, not zombie related?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, so you're talking about like The Happening?
Yeah. So, is that a horror movie?
It's a thriller.
Because there are some viruses that, doing what viruses do, do kill people.
Now, if it makes zombies, that then makes it a horror flick in my mind. But if it's just about a bunch of people like Bird Box or Box Bird, whatever that shit with Sandra Bullock was, I mean, it's a creepy movie. But ultimately, like, it is just a virus. So now that we've lived through like a kind of like a pandemic related thing, like, all right, let's just say this, right? They make a movie about COVID, right?
Okay.
But COVID kills 90 times more people. Is that a horror flick? Nah, dog. It's just a COVID movie. It's just a fucking shark movie to me. Okay. I can understand where you're coming from because some people might be scared of the ocean. I am fucking terrified of the ocean because I am scared of sharks. I'm not necessarily scared of sharks just because of Jaws, because I know what sharks do. Sharks eat things. I don't want to be eaten.
There are tons of people who interact with sharks
that don't eat people.
They've been bitten or eaten.
Yeah.
So it's not just what all sharks do.
I mean, that's what they do to an extent. It's not always people.
Well, everything eats. So they have to live.
Yeah, I know, but like it just, to me,
my definition of horror, like you discussed before, is to invoke fear.
Which
Jaws invokes fear, not only of the shark, but just being in the water.
Yeah.
Just when you thought it was safe to get back in the water.
Nope.
It's not. It's the fear of the unknown.
I guess a good comparison.
They have the fake outs here and there where they think it's a shark is to do with like a...
Oh, the kids with the cardboard shark fin.
It builds that suspense up.
I will say Spielberg did a great job.
He's only 27 years old and made that movie.
I'm 30 sitting here right now.
Yeah.
Oof. Man.
Yeah, we're no Spielberg yet.
Hey, we don't know yet.
That's why I said yep.
Yet. I like that. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. So, my brain just thought of this, right? Serial killers are real things. right? I base a lot of my horror fandom upon things that are basically just based off of a serial killer.
Mm-hmm.
So it is kind of hypocritical of me, and this just blossomed in my head right now.
Okay.
Because like I do kind of separate true crime and horror.
You gotta love true crime.
But we both separate it, right?
Yeah.
So if it's like a Jeffrey Dahmer movie, it's gonna be a true crime movie in our heads, right? But because you add the unrealistic aspects that they do in horror, like Michael Myers, Jason Voorhees, Freddy Krueger, they're ultimately just serial killers with crazier backstories.
Yeah, but
so I will agree.
Okay.
Jaws, this shark Jaws, I think that's basically its name, is the Michael Myers of the sea. Because you're right. Ultimately, sharks do not go around eating a bunch of people. True. Now, there have been rogue sharks that do. That's what this whole week is about right now. Shark Week is happening currently. It's on TV. They're talking about shark attacks. They're talking about how crazy sharks can be, how little we actually know about sharks.
Yeah, but that's just like a serial killer, just a rogue
I know.
person.
So what I'm saying is I can understand from my love of slashers why people consider Jaws horror. I retract my statement.
Mm-hmm.
I welcome Jaws into my horror world based on the fact that I now consider Jaws the Michael Myers of the sea. Because you're right. It's bigger, it's crazier, and it's doing shit for no other reason than to be fucking mean and hungry.
Yeah.
So you're right. I was wrong. I'll take that L.
Okay. Wear it proudly.
Yeah, I will. Because it did take up until this moment, and I did just watch the movie. You know, it's fresh in my head. It had been a minute when we've had our other Jaws talks about Jaws.
Yeah.
I think it's cool, and I think it was drug out a little bit, but the final battle between the boys and the shark.
Yeah.
Come on, Spielberg. Let's quicken this up, bro. It's a 2-hour and plus movie, man. Let's get this going. I don't care how many.
You don't want to rush it.
You're right. There's a fucking fine line between drug out and rushed.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But
True.
I feel like maybe because I've seen it so many times, but I feel like it is just a little drawn out.
I feel like Jaws isn't drawn out as a movie, but as a franchise it is. Jaws is one of the movies where you could have made just one and been done with it. It should never been a franchise.
For sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel the same way about a lot of things. I almost caught myself there.
But
bit my tongue.
Jaws in particular, like Jaws 2, it's okay. Jaws 3D, not very good. Jaws of Revenge, not needed.
Then it spun off all these fucking Sharknadoes and shit.
Yeah.
Gosh, you want to talk about a great horror flick.
And on next week's episode,
Sharknado 4D. So you have the crazy, it's the final. It's the Laurie versus Michael. It's the Jason versus whoever final.
Tommy Jarvis.
All right, Jason versus Tommy, right? You got the final. You got the final battle.
Put some respect on his name.
Sorry. I apologize. How do you feel like their plan was?
Based on circumstances, it was a great plan.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Pretty good. My question.
Mm-hmm.
For a guy that looks for like plot holes and like how come in Halloween there's palm trees? All right. Fuck you. Shit happens. All right. It's movie magic. What do you call it?
Movie magic.
All right. So, in the finale of this movie, right, you got this big ass shark that's been shot multiple times. It's got some tubs or whatever those things are called.
Okay.
Like buoys almost.
Yeah.
Dragging them down, slowing them down. It's supposed to, at least. I mean, in theory, it makes sense.
I don't think they'd slow them down. They're just markers.
They should have.
They're just markers. They know where the shark's at.
Oh.
Yeah.
Shit. I looked at them as they're supposed to slow them down. I mean, in my head, it's like Newton's law. An object in motion stays in motion. That's causing resistance, so it would slow them down. Because they put like 6 on them.
Yeah. As markers.
I thought it was as a slowdown tactic.
To know where he is. But they also specify that they're just for markers.
That must have been when I went to Tinkle.
That probably was.
Probably.
Yeah.
So you got the infamous captain, boat going down, dude man's lost. The Jaws belly flops basically on the back of this boat, right? It's a dinghy. I mean, it's a nicer boat, but it's not the nicest boat.
Yeah.
Right. It's now taking on a shit ton of water.
Okay.
It eats the captain.
Yeah.
When he goes out epically.
I got it.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I will say his death, top tier.
Yeah.
Great. He needed to die. I hate saying it, but he did.
Okay.
Bro. You're telling me right now that Brody, they're deep in the ocean. It's not like they're right off the shore, bro.
Okay.
And if I know one thing about the ocean, bro, it gets pretty fucking deep.
Okay.
When you get that far out.
Where is this going?
How the fuck was he able to climb up that pole, the mast,
Okay.
shoot the shark that many times without the boat sinking, being gone? And then he's just laying up there for the other guy to find him, where it's just perfectly like it was sitting on the bottom but had just enough to sit on the top. Come on, man. That's stupid.
I mean,
that's dumb.
It's a movie.
Yeah. But Mr. Plot Hole Finder over here, that doesn't bother you? That doesn't annoy you just a little bit?
Sometimes the answer for that is this needs to happen so the movie can happen. That's all it is.
Or
I feel like you're thinking too deep into it. Just watch it and enjoy it.
Negative, Ghost Rider. All right? Because I'm looking for the most part, this movie is pretty realistic. I mean, a big shark can come eat people.
This whole killer shark concept is very realistic. Go ahead.
It could happen. A big-ass shark could come around all pissed off and start eating people. All right, I'll take it. Okay. But then you got that whole finality where the boat don't sink. It just sits there perfectly for him. I would have rather him sunk. Shark lives. Everybody else dies. That's the perfect ending.
More reasons for a Jaws, too.
Not necessarily.
Yeah, if the shark lives.
He could have just kept eating people.
Someone's got to kill it at some point.
I mean, maybe. At least Jaws 2 would have made more sense.
You can't just let it keep.
Because he blew it up when he shot the oxygen tank.
Yeah.
So I think that was a missed opportunity. Continuity and opportunity.
A missed opportunity. Okay.
Yeah, that's me.
Okay. Well, I think Spielberg saw it a little differently.
Hey, and like you said, he was only 27.
Yeah, but also, it's a movie, so sometimes things don't make sense.
But I'm gonna call it on it.
That's just like in other movies where they shoot the killer numerous times. That's going to kill someone. No matter how much you don't feel pain, your body needs blood. There's a lot of blood leaving. You're going to die.
Okay,
but
you're just literally trying to take shots at me right now.
But it's a movie, so it has to continue on. It's a necessary plot device.
I call it a plot hole. You call it a plot device. I'll take that.
So a plot device keeps the movie going.
The movie needed to end 30 minutes ago.
A plot hole. It's just a part that may not make sense, but it doesn't slow up the movie or deter the movie from continuing. If the ship just sank, we're done. Movie's done. Shark wins, eats everyone. 2 years later, we got Jaws 2 coming out.
Maybe you should have had a better plan.
Plan for what? For the shark?
The guys on the boat. The rate of which the shark hits the boat and it starts to sink versus it actually sinking doesn't add up.
Yeah, it's a movie from the mid-'70s.
Hey, I'm just saying. It's 2022.
Yeah.
I'm sitting here talking about Jaws on my podcast. I'm gonna pick some things apart. We pick things apart on other things. This is just one of your favorites.
Yeah, but we pick apart things like the acting, or
or the fact that there's fucking palm trees in Halloween.
You can't say a place is Illinois and have palm trees.
You can't start a boat sinking and just miraculously have it not sink.
Okay, so the difference is that scene goes with the flow of the movie. You just not taking the time to shoot somewhere else
Not having the money
that doesn't have.
It's not the time; it's the money.
Okay, the time or the Spielberg may not have the money either.
Fuck you, dude! You know Jaws had a way bigger budget.
It's like $9 million.
Yeah, Halloween was $300,000.
Okay, Carpenter, get your shit together.
Carpenter wasn't as popular at the time.
Get your shit together.
I still don't think Carpenter's as popular as Spielberg. Is this Spielberg's only? No, he's done some other flicks.
Yeah,
horror flicks.
Yeah.
What's your favorite Spielberg horror flick?
I don't know. I mean, I don't agree. But some people see Jurassic Park as a horror film.
I mean, it's a man-made created monsters based off of dinosaurs. All right. Off of your fucking Jaws theory, I'll give it to you.
Okay, well, in that case, Jurassic Park.
Park.
Yeah. Because that's...
I mean, Jurassic Park, you're talking about invoking fear and like the other elements of horror. I mean, I definitely see how Jurassic Park could fall into that category. After my eye-opening experience here on the podcast.
The reason why I don't think Jurassic Park is a horror movie, because it's just... What?
Go ahead. I'm just shocked.
Why?
Because dinosaurs aren't real currently. They're fucking... They've been dead for thousands and thousands of years.
Okay.
So go ahead. Say what you were going to say, because I'm fucking... Dude!
All right. So anyway, they're at a park.
Yeah.
With dinosaurs.
That were genetically
It doesn't matter if they were genetic dinosaurs made with dino DNA or just legit dinosaurs still around.
Get the fuck out
What?
of here, dude. What are you saying right now?
What I'm saying is it was just a dinosaur that is historically, as far as I know, a vicious creature just being dropped into a different world. It's going to react like that. No one grabbed this fucking shark and threw him in Amity. It's two different things. It is.
Okay.
It's not a horror movie based on that.
Okay.
So your face looks like you're about to say something that's going to like change my view on
No,
it.
I'm not going to change your view. I'm just going to say how fucking stupid that is.
How is that stupid?
A shark is an actual fucking thing that people deal with.
So were dinosaurs.
We didn't. Humans never fucked with dinosaurs.
Humans, they could have. What, cavemen? They could
No,
have.
I think that was like 50 million years later.
How many interactions have you had with a shark?
Behind a glass tank?
Nope.
Like 3.
In the water, you.
I thought one time, but 0.
0. So you, sharks, and dinosaurs all interacted 0 times.
Get
Correct?
the fuck, dude. This is
Correct?
the dumbest argument
Is that right,
I've
though?
ever heard.
Is it right?
Listen, Jake.
Is it right?
We
yes or
know
no?
for a fact that there are sharks in the fucking ocean.
We know for a fact dinosaurs existed. And the T-Rexes were considered vicious
some
dinosaurs.
Point. But the fact that a person created a monster that the movie is created to make you scared of the entire time, you want to add in music, cinematography, fear. Jurassic Park has all of them. Every element that you spoke of to make Jaws a horror film, Jurassic Park had. And I can't believe I'm even arguing on behalf of Jurassic Park.
Did not create these dinosaurs to invoke fear. He saw the beauty in dinosaurs. Okay?
You're telling me right now that the T-Rex was not created for you to be scared of in that movie. You're telling me that the water scene...
I am.
The water scene...
That's exactly what I'm saying.
In the Jeeps where the dude's sitting on the shitter was fucking terrifying.
They didn't make the T-Rex for that. They didn't make the T-Rex to get out and to eat people. Right? Tell me they made it for that.
T-Rexes eat.
Well, according to you, there wasn't people around, so...
They still eat.
They wouldn't eat people.
They still eat, but it's a meat
But
living organism.
But they wouldn't eat people, though. People weren't around.
No,
Right?
dude, your argument is you're just spinning in circles.
Oh.
I'm at least standing on a leg here.
What leg do you think you're standing on?
Sharks typically eat fish or ocean creatures,
Okay.
right? So this shark eats people, which makes you scared of this shark, which under your horror umbrella, which I now kind of agree with.
Well, shit. Well, if you say that, that's a shark not doing what sharks do.
Okay. So now we go to the fact that you are arguing against yourself is baffling.
I'm not arguing against myself.
A dinosaur doesn't eat people, right? Because it didn't have people to eat when it was around, but now it's eating people is the same thing as Jaws eating people in Jaws.
No, but sharks do attack people sometimes.
Jesus.
They did. What I'm saying is they didn't.
We have no historical records of dinosaurs and people because they did not coexist. So that makes Jurassic Park more of a horror film than Jaws. Off of your own argument.
I don't think so. I really don't.
Replay the tape. Replay the tape. Because it's literally fact versus fiction. It's fact versus fiction. It's dinosaurs created, not real, doesn't matter. A shark we know for a fact is real. You say based on Jaws.
Well, dinosaurs are real too.
Dinosaurs are real, but they've been dead for fucking ever.
Still real though.
They're still real. Alligators, I'm pretty sure, dinosaurs. And chickens, I think. I don't know. But anyway.
Oh wow.
Velociraptors are the best dinosaur ever. But anyway, the Velociraptors are fucking terrifying in that scene, dude. You're telling me right now that they're hiding in the kitchen and that shit's not scary? We've never seen a Velociraptor act like that because a Velociraptor's never been in the kitchen before.
You've never seen one, period. So.
Period. Exactly.
But it's suspenseful.
It's scary.
To some.
Oh, Jesus Christ. But your argument on Jaws being horror is the exact same thing as why I'm calling Jurassic Park horror.
It's not the same argument, though. It's really not.
What?
All right, guys. Let me sum this up real quick. Clearly,
please do, because I'm obviously an idiot.
Yeah, it's not clear.
I'm an idiot.
Here we go. Jaws was made to invoke fear. Correct?
Sure.
To invoke fear. A killer shark in the water eating the people of Amity.
Yep.
Boom. Horror. Jurassic Park. To me, more like a fantasy type of thing. You have dinosaurs who haven't been around for millions of years.
Yep.
Are recreated using dino DNA to be in a park. And the natural instincts, like sharks have, of being, I guess, creatures down there who attack and eat.
Yep.
That kicks in for the T-Rex and the little shit that kills Newman from Seinfeld. But
it's scary.
That movie was not made to scare you.
Bullshit.
You think
there is no way you can say that that movie did not have any intent on scaring people. That's impossible. That's impossible.
There are movies that have, as before, horror elements, scary parts of it. It's not a horror movie. Right? Right?
I think we've both pled our cases.
Yeah, I think we're done here.
I think we've both pled our cases.
I think we're done.
We'll let the people decide.
Yeah. All right.
In the comments, let us know if I'm a fucking idiot. Because clearly I am. I now consider Jaws horror, but Jurassic Park's not allowed to.
All right, next week we'll cover Jurassic Park then. How about that?
Huh?
We'll just cover Jurassic Park next week.
No, not necessarily. I just think that based on elements, it could be tossed right up there with it. But, you know.
All right.
That's the fun in this. I was very lost in the sauce.
Hopefully now you're clear.
I think I'm even more confused now. But, you know, hey, fuck it. It's late. And I'm pretty much the dumbest person on this podcast, so fuck it. I'll take that L. I'll take it. Everybody always agrees with Mr. fucking Perfect Horror over here.
First of all, I'm not Mr. Perfect Horror.
I mean, you just called me an idiot multiple times.
You called yourself an idiot.
Because of the argument you were throwing back at me.
Well, according to you, it was a bad argument. And people may agree. I was just talking in circles.
I mean, maybe I was hearing shit differently.
I was arguing myself.
I don't. Well, sometimes that happens. I probably did the same thing on this episode. What do you rate Jaws?
8.
7.
That makes sense that you would say 7.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's still a good movie.
Yeah. As a movie, it's decently good.
Okay. All right.
Nah, it's good. I'll give you that.
Okay, cool.
Anything else you have for this Jaws? Any other fun facts?
Oh, so I know one actor we've mentioned before on other episodes is in this movie as well.
Who?
Dick Warlock.
Who does Dick play?
So I can't remember the character, if it's Hooper or not, but there's a scene where he's in like that cage down the water.
Oh, he's the stunt.
Yeah.
Oh, he's a stunt double, of course. Dick Warlock is a legend.
Yeah.
Dude, I needed that fun fact. Just cheered me up 100%.
There you go.
Oh, man. Well, that was that episode, guys. Don't know who you agree with, who you disagree. You might disagree with both of us. You might think Jurassic Park's a horror movie and Jaws isn't. Or you might think they're both not horror. You might think they both are. I don't know. Let us know where you guys decide.
Yeah.
What you think on both of our arguments, if you can even keep up with any of them. Yeah, make sure to check us out on YouTube, Spotify, Instagram, Apple. We're now on Apple.
Oh, yeah, we are on Apple.
We're on Apple Podcast, guys.
Forgot to mention that at the beginning.
It's okay. We got 0 listens so far, so it's cool. Google. Instagram is J Squared Horror Podcast. Linktree in the bio. If you just Google J Squared Horror, you'll find us somewhere. We appreciate all you guys listening in every single week. We've been getting some feedback from people in person, which is crazy.
Yeah, it does.
Big shout out to everyone that we talked to this weekend. If any of you guys in the horror community happen to be in Williamsburg for the Scares That Cares Celebrity Charity Weekend, I will be there on behalf of the J Squared Horror Podcast as a fellow patron. I'm not a part of it. I'm not in cahoots with Scares That Cares.
Not yet.
Hopefully one day we can work with those guys because that would be amazing. But yes, if you guys see me, if you guys are up there, come say hi. Come say what's up. Jake unfortunately has to work. We'll have other things coming up. We do have another trivia night coming up as well. If you follow us on Instagram, we'll give you all the updates on that. Yeah. It is at the Garage Brewery again. It is on August 2nd. It is a Tuesday. It'll be from 7 to 9 p.m. The local Ghostbusters will be there. It's going to be a good time. The last one was a huge turnout. Let's make sure nobody can sit down this time. It's going to be awesome. We love doing it. We should have some more events coming up here locally. Big shout out to all of our supporters. Jeff Balance being one of them, does our design work. Jeff, I cannot describe to you how obsessed with my own logo I am. It may be conceited as shit. I don't care. You created it for me, dude. I appreciate it. We wear it all the time. It's on our cars. It's on my person. It's on my phone. I love it, man. Lucky Riggs, intro and outro music. Words cannot express how perfect it is that we have a local musician doing things that I didn't even know possible.
Yeah.
Like, you're telling me you can make rock and roll horror stuff?
Yeah, it's crazy how you can just give someone an idea.
And they can just fucking knock it out of the park.
Yeah, I got it.
It's so great.
Yeah.
Honestly, from the J Squared Horror guys to the both of you, we appreciate it so, so much. You guys have been working with us since day one. Since before we'd even released content. You guys had our backs. Thank you. Sincerely, thank you.
Yeah.
Also, one more big shout out to Trademark Printing, who does our t-shirt printing, our glassware. We suck. I suck at following up on releasing things online. We don't even have enough shirts to sell left. Hopefully we'll have some new merch coming in for everyone. Keep an eye out for that. Yeah, this was an extremely fun episode. We hope you guys enjoyed it. Yeah, this is the J Squared Horror Podcast. I'm Josh.
And I'm Jake.
You guys have a great week. And remember, it's hip to be squared.